What's up, guys? Welcome back to Forza Horizon 4. Playing the Steam Edition currently. And since we're playing the Steam Edition, we have started over. This is our introduction to the dirt racing series. So we're going to go ahead and start this event.
Our friend over there will get you set up with some new tires. Come and see me after the race if you need anything else.
Get some rally cross
I heard about
cars
the
here.
stunts you pulled for Joel. You know how to drive, don't you? Sorry, I'm Alex. I run dirt racing for the festival. Speaking of which, you'll need a car that can handle the dirt.
So we get to pick another car here. Alright. We've got the Escort RS Cosworth, so we could keep it forward. Got the Impreza WRX STI, or the Stradale. Yeah, Stradale. Yeah. So I've always been a fan of Subarus, so I'm probably gonna pick that one. So,
Nice.
big old off-road lights.
That flat 4 boxer engine is an absolute beast, I'm telling you.
Got right-hand drive and everything. All right, let's go ahead and get in our new car. So this is actually the car. So I don't remember which Horizon it was. It may have been 3, or maybe it was 2. I don't remember. I actually used this exact car for the entirety of the game. Like, there weren't like class restrictions as far as like off-road, and there's really not still, but I just upgraded it as far as I could, and I took it to most of the game, or through most of the game. So we won't do that now because money is definitely not an issue in this game, but once you get going, it's really easy to make money. So an off-road race here, dirt series. Yeah, I like the dirt races because I can slide around a little bit more, hit the corner a little bit, pick the back end out. Oh, what's that? Let's rewind. Missed that checkpoint. Tried to cut a little too much. Alright, here we go. Try that again. Make sure we get inside this checkpoint this time. Give white Subaru just a little knock. Let them know we're still there. I did forget to change the difficulty. I will do that in the next race. Alright. So a circuit race. Got 3 laps. You get past the finish line here. May just skip to the end of the race in case, or unless anything exciting happens, like a wreck or something along those lines. So, see you guys at the end of the race. Alright, here we come across the finish line. Again, we absolutely just killed the AI. I need to change up that difficulty, so give us an S1 class Subaru. Not too bad. So let's see what the first AI comes across at. 13 seconds slower. Okay. Alright, so we won that one. We'll get some more more credits. 15,000. Very good. There's some influence. I keep calling it rep. So 3,400 there. Get some for the dirt racing series. We will rank up our overall rank or level. We get a wheel spin.
Fancy winning a prize? Here.
Let's see what we get out of here. 15 grand. Not too bad. So you get a lot of wheel spins in this game, especially since I bought the Gold edition, so I had the VIP, so it gives me more, I believe. What I'll probably end up doing is saving all the wheel spins for just a dedicated episode. To me, that seems more fun. There's wheel spins, there's super wheel spins. So super wheel spins actually spins 3 at a time, rather than just the single one like this one is. But I'll probably just save those for like an actual dedicated episode but unfortunately sometimes when you rank up, you get a wheel spin and you have to use it if you rank up after that race. So it doesn't give you an option to skip it. Kind of dumb, but it is what it is.
Hey,
So
I'm hearing good things about you. Oh, sorry, my name's Jay. I might have something that'll interest you. There's a street race meetup, and I think you should check it out. See you there?
all right, so next event is going to be street racing. So go ahead and I will see you guys when we get there.
Turn right.
All right, pulling up to Batham Gate. Street race number
You've
1.
arrived at your destination.
Hope it lets me change my car. It does. Okay. We're going to go with the Ford Focus. I know that the Subaru is faster in all aspects, but the game definitely is more difficult to get into when you're driving faster cars, if that makes sense. It's easier to take your time and build up to the faster cars. So we're just going to stick with the Ford Focus right now. When I first played the game, I was still bent on driving the fastest car, speccing cars out as much as I could, and ultimately that didn't lead to a very fun experience for me. So
Oh, it's you. You made it. I'm
they
Jay,
did turn
by the way.
subtitles on,
Alex
so
will shut up about
that
you.
might help out.
If you drive half as well as he says you can, these guys will love you. Oh, before we start, you've got to know this isn't strictly sanctioned by the festival. So don't mention this to Kira, all right? I gotta go. Work to do.
All right.
See you around though,
So
yeah? These might not be
you
official.
get what
but
he's
if you
saying
come
there?
to these meets,
These
I'll
aren't
make sure
official
everyone at Horizon knows your
Horizon
name.
Festival races, so
Looking forward to seeing what you can do out there.
they will
Have
always
fun now,
occur
yeah?
at night, and they will always be traffic. So, an extra hurdle to dodge. And so the checkpoints aren't the typical. I didn't change the difficulty, but the checkpoints aren't like the green flags. They're actually like road flares. It looks like so. Makes it feel more street racery, I suppose. Fifth. So the names that you're seeing, I don't know if they're associated to me in any way right now, but they are actually users or players of the game. Forza Horizon has a thing called Drivatars, if you've not played the game before. Basically, it just mimics other players that play the game. And so you'll see some of them have ranks, especially when we get into the actual game. Right now, we're still in the prologue. I think you have to go through all 4 seasons to get into the actual game, but when we do, you'll actually see real-life players driving around if I'm online. But right now, we're not in that open form of the game, so just using people's drivatars, but it will keep their rank if they have it. So the guy in second place at the time of passing him had a 1 star, which means he's basically a pretty high level. I don't remember exactly what level it got to before it went to the star, but on the brakes there. Killed a pedestrian, or a citizen, not a pedestrian. Alright, so got about 25% of the race left. I was never a big fan of the street racing, but again, it was more so caused by me not playing the game smartly, I guess. I was just trying to use the fastest car that I could rather than use something that I could actually handle, and when I actually went down to use something that I could actually handle, it made the game a lot more enjoyable. And eventually I built up to using the faster cars again, but a tip for anybody that's new to the game, don't go and just try to upgrade a car to the max potential that it can. it'll do nothing but cause a headache for yourself in the long run. So, all right, across the line. So you can see our class is A class. We actually, our performance index is what that number is next to it. It was 718. Compared to all the other cars, we were the lowest, but again, we came across the line at 9 seconds quicker just because of the drivatar's
So, street races
difficulties.
have all these unspoken rules about respect and honor and who can and can't join, but all you need to know is drive like that and you're welcome anytime.
All right, 13 grand, some more influence that'll point towards street scene. So we got to round 2 there. I'm assuming that those are weighted differently for the different categories, but all right, is it gonna get us? It is not. So we need about 4 grand more rep.
Hey, just to let you know, there's another round 1 dirt race starting soon if you fancy it. See you there.
All right, so it sounds like
And me and Jay have just finished setting up a new danger sign. You should check it out if you fancy some thrills along the way.
all right. So we're gonna head towards the new dirt race. We're also gonna hit that danger sign. It was the one that we hit in the last episode, I believe it was. So we'll just hit it again. So right there, the guy's rank was 118, 13, 72, 56. So those are just ranks, or their current level. I should say, not ranks. Call it levels. So our level is currently 2. So obviously we're new. Bump that guy out of the way. So these aren't, I don't think, well, they could be. I don't know if it uses their actual cars, if they've made decals or whatnot, if it uses that. It's been a while since I played the game again, so can't remember the full details of how it decides on what car. So like that car had decals, so I don't know if that was a
400 yards.
thing that the people made or that user made or not. So alright, so danger sign, 713 feet.
Calculated route.
Let's see what we got.
These were boarded up to mark potential hazards. Then
3
me and Alex
stars.
went around and
Not
put
bad.
whacking great flags on all of them. Voila, a danger sign is born. So
Rank
long as
2.
you survive, they'll probably let us build more.
10 grand.
In 400 yards, turn right.
We need 934 more influence. So the PR things, PR stunts, I think is what they call them. A good way to gain little
Turn
bits of
right.
influence. So after we get this race, we should be into the autumn
Turn right.
season. And we'll be one step
Turn
closer
right.
to be into the full game.
Turn right.
The road action here. Make sure we switch to our off-road car. But this couldn't handle it, but gotta use the car that they
Arrived at your
intended, right?
destination.
And the Subaru is fun to drive off-road, so. Okay, I guess we're... No, it doesn't give me the option to change, I feel like. Maybe it doesn't. Alright, so we're gonna be using our... I thought it gave me the option to change, but I guess not. We're gonna be using our Focus, so 3 laps. Let's see what we can do. I didn't change the difficulty. I am the worst about that. Sorry, guys. On the inside. Got some brick wall. Again, Robin's racing. Mercedes. Yep. Mercedes. Veloster in the front. Get inside. Ooh. Way sharper turn than I thought. This doesn't slide around as much as Subaru, but obviously it doesn't have as much power, but making it work. Alright, so as we go around in circles, I will loop you guys back in if anything happens, but other than that, I will jump to the end of the race, just so you don't have to see a circle continuously. So Get you guys in a second. Coming across the last turn here. We'll drift on the dirt and across the line. So there we go. Obviously we killed it again just because I can't remember to change the difficulty. So yeah, what is that, 4 seconds faster on the best lap and 8 seconds faster in general in the race. So very cool. Continue. Got almost 10 grand worth of credits there. Got 2200 influence. That'll be enough to rank us up.
Good news is you've made the
Or
cut
maybe
for
not.
the Horizon
It'll
autumn
rank us up to
season.
autumn. So
Bad news, obviously, is that it doesn't start until autumn. You don't mind sticking around, do you?
don't have much of a choice, do we, Kira?
Hey, I owe you big time for helping me out earlier. Meet me here. I want to repay you a favor.
Alright, so we are going to the Gables, which is going to be our first house. So we'll go ahead and drive down there, and that's where we'll end the episode out. So the nice thing about this game is you really don't have to stick to the road.
Turn around.
You can just drive,
Safe to do so.
okay,
400 yards.
take some shortcuts.
Turn left.
So do that. Okay.
Recalculating route.
I'm a fanatic about finishing these little
Turn
roads
around
off.
when it is safe to do so.
As you discover or drive on roads, you'll like fill them in. You can see like there's a little portion of gray on this road here coming up. But as we drive over it, we will, well, you can't see it now because of the GPS, but
Turn
now it's
right.
fully orange. Orange means it's an off-road, or a dirt road,
100
rather.
yards. Turn right.
And gray means, or white, I guess, means it's a highway or an asphalt road. The gray means that you haven't driven on it yet, so I'm a fanatic about finishing those off. Sometimes you don't even have to drive the entire road, you just have to be on it for a little bit. And there we go. So that'll lead to your discovery level going up as you drive across more of those roads. So it's just something that I do. You can see down below, roads driven is 37 out of, I think it's at 351. Finish this one off. Here we'll ride this way.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Pull the handbrake, get through the grass and weeds, and finish off that road. So 38 out of 353.
Recalculating route.
I don't remember what I said. I think I said 351, but it was 531, wasn't it? I don't know what I'm seeing right now. So, alright. Now we're heading to our house. Our first house. Fly through festival here. That's the drag strip. We'll be introduced to that soon enough, I bet.
Turn left.
Pulling up to the Gables. It's going to be our first house.
You have arrived at your
New house.
destination.
You're not gonna believe this. The film producers bought this house to use as a set, but when filming wrapped, they just left it. I had a word, and you know what? They said you could have the house for free as a thank you for your work on the movie.
Let me get this straight. I got to drive a Bugatti Chiron, and I got a free house. I will take that any day of the week. So, this being our first house, again, they gave it to us for free, because that's kind of the world that we live in, right? Each of the houses has a reward or a perk to it. So with this house, we get the drone mode. So pretty neat there. We'll go ahead and hit purchase. You want to buy this house for 0 credits. We sure do.
Excellent. Well, since this one's on the movie company, here's the keys.
All right,
If
so
nothing
here,
else, you can
in the
store your
house,
threads here. Your wardrobe
change
is like a map
our
of your
attire.
career. So the more you get yourself out there, the more clothes you get in return. Speaking of which, I see you've already made a name for yourself before coming to Horizon UK.
Series X
So I
with
ordered in
the
some exclusive threads
hoodie
as a
on.
thank you.
Guess, yeah, we'll do the regular jeans. Not a skinny jeans kind of guy. Let's see here. Trainers. I guess we'll go with black trainers. So clothing items are stuff that you can unlock through the wheel spins. Yeah. Glasses. Some of them are just kind of funny things. Don't have any of those unlocked. And then there's like really funny things. So I haven't looked through these in a while, but there you go. Alright, so then there's
You any good
emotes.
at dancing? You can bust a move to show off before a race, and bust an even bigger move for when you win. Trust me, it'll be great.
So just different emotes there. Didn't put this on our victory. Why not? Alright. And that's character customization in a nutshell. Alright, so here you go. This is based off of my prior games that I own, all the rewards that they are giving me. So I'm going to let that scroll through real quick. So got a lot of, I guess that's just coming back around. Okay. So let's see here. So in this we can obviously look at our cars. We've got a Mustang and a Raptor added to our garage for our loyalty to Forza. So pretty neat, easy 2 cars. You can do your upgrade and tuning. We won't go into any of that right now.
It's
but
a garage, obviously. It's where you come to work on your cars.
got
Makes sense so
your
far.
design and paint. So we don't need to see that message again. So we can paint the car. I'm actually going to do that real quick. So this one does not have any advanced pitting groups. So sometimes there are going to be cars that have, we'll say, if it comes with a stripe by default from the factory, it may have an advanced painting group where you can actually paint the stripe and the body of the car a different color. So I'm going to go with that gray. I think it looks nice. So you can also paint the hood if you wanted to paint it a different color. If you wanted the mirrors to be a different color, they also have these special colors. You can make carbon fiber hoods, carbon fiber mirrors. Maybe go ahead and put that on the mirrors. Do the same with the spoiler. Make it carbon. Let's see, so advanced. And so this is a good example of the advanced paint groups. So paint group 1, see what this is painting. So the outside of the wheel, I'm just going to put something random on it for right now. Let's look at paint group 2. You don't know exactly what that's painting. Yeah, can't tell what it's painting there. So make that black, inner barrel. So see that inside there is changing colors. So leave that white. The outer lip is literally just the rim around it. So easy enough, but we're actually going to just make these fiber, because why not? We're going to tint it. Is that as dark as it can get? Seems like it. Nice little tint. So if you wanted to, you could, throw carbon fiber on the hood. It's a little too racy for this. But yeah, you can save it to your current car, where you can upload your design if you want, so that others can use it. There's our new car. So again, my creative hub, it'll pull up your designs. Since I've already played Forza Horizon, I have a few. They're all basically just shiny ones. Looks like they're all about the same car almost. So you can share blueprint events if you want, share photos. I'm surprised that those actually carried over. I guess it's connected to my account, but alright, so back here you can change your license plate. You can change your car horn if you want. Different ones that you can unlock through wheel spins. Got clock tower. Just a bunch of different options for, you know, the different drivers around. So, let's see. Here you can check out all of your. Nope, never mind. You can't. So that's dedicated, or it's not locked, or it's unlocked. Yeah, it is locked still. Barn finds eventually as you get into the meat of the game, you'll get barn finds. Basically, they give you a location and you go and search around, basically in woods. Again, there's one in the middle of the lake on an island that can only get reached when it's winter. But other than that, go ahead and end it off there. We'll take a nice little peaceful look at our new estate. And we'll go into autumn, I guess. There's the real change of the season from spring to autumn. I think if you're online, I think they change it on Thursdays. It's every Thursday it changes. And if you're online, you actually see that transition exactly like that, I believe.
You should come back to Tarnhouse. It's completely different in autumn.
So, they're wanting us to go back to the original dirt race that we did. Again, because it's autumn, it'll look a little different. It may be a little wetter, stuff like that. So based off of us driving up here, there's another house up here. So it's another free house actually. So this one gives us Horizon promo. So in previous Horizon games, there was a feature where you would take pictures of different cars that you were driving around in, or around racing, all that kind of stuff. And you would get credits and experience based on how many of those different cars that you took pictures of. And they just recently brought that back into Forza Horizon, so I guess I just linked it with this house over here, which is pretty neat, and they made that free. So you actually get 2 houses, which I think you can fast travel to once you get there, or once you unlock it, because I think you can fast travel to, well, maybe not yet. They still want me to drive, but we'll go ahead and end it off there. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, leave a like down below. Make sure you get subscribed to stay tuned for more Forza Horizon 4 content. So I'll see you guys in the next video, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.